is don't love dumb, love smart.
Paula Abdul has everything except a man.
What are you doing to self-destruct in your love life?
I'm going to be brutally honest.
An intimate heart-to-heart.
Do you share too much too soon?
Too many people took advantage of that.
And
I've definitely lied to get women in bed.
an inside look at a real-life player every woman needs to see.
How do you sucker them in, get them on their back, and then move on?
Tonight, the women he's been juggling
You were with him Friday night. I'd like you to meet Saturday night.
confront this Casanova.
You're a liar.
You said you wanted to know what my thinking was. Do you or not?
Proceed.
I'll proceed when I want to proceed.
Then, Dr. Phil sends Paula on a celebrity blind date.
He's one of People Magazine's sexiest bachelors of 2005.
How are you?
With Dr. Phil behind the scenes,
I've written some questions.
she gets a personal lesson in the right way to date.
This is crazy. This has never happened to me.
Plus, secrets from Dr. Phil and Robin's romance.
Whether you're looking to find the one you want or just fix the one you got, stick around. This hour is for you.
A Dr. Phil primetime special, Love Smart.
Dating used to be simple. You went to the drive-in and the big thrill was stealing a kiss. But things are a lot different today. There's speed dating, internet dating. In fact, in the next couple of years, online dating is expected to become a multi-billion-dollar business. If you want to stop loving dumb and start loving smart, pull up a chair. We'll hear the secrets of a self-proclaimed Casanova and find out what signals women give off that make them easy marks. And you'll see how to do what I call infrared dating instead of wasting your time talking about the weather. Now, I recently sat down with one of America's biggest stars, a woman who's single and sick of it. It was a rare invitation inside Paula Abdul's home and heart.
You're the one to beat in this competition. I would have to say this was the best time in my life. The best singer on the stage. Everything has far exceeded my wildest dreams. You're going to Hollywood as far as my business goes. I'm thriving. And yet the only thing in my life that is missing, that doesn't make any sense to me, is the area of the love life. Being in the entertainment business or being a celebrity it must be so easy for you, Paula. If people only knew how difficult it is. I'm slowly entering that dating arena again, which I kind of gave up on. I'm scared as hell what Dr. Phil's going to do to me, but maybe he can help me narrow down the focus of what really will work for me.
So, what's it like to be Paula Abdul looking for a relationship? You have all of this success in so many aspects of your life. Don't you miss having someone at your most intimate level?
On such a high level, you have no idea. Men, they have this perception that I'm this girl on TV that's gonna dance like how I dance in my videos, and that I don't have needs, and if I do have needs, they run for the hills. And I'm thinking, whoa, there's gotta be someone out there.
Oh, there is, and we're gonna find them.
From your lips to God's ears, I hope so.
But we gotta figure out what it is you need. What are you doing to self-destruct in your love life? I mean, you gotta own part of it.
Oftentimes I think that I share who I am completely too soon.
Are you trying to prove I'm okay?
Early on, I definitely think that played a part, that I felt that maybe I wasn't good enough. Then one day I become a celebrity, and then major film stars are calling to ask for my number. And I found out very quickly that they did want the girl who was on MTV. Mm-hmm. And the girl that wasn't that, they were no longer interested.
Do you honestly believe that you can have a loving, long-term relationship?
Absolutely.
Why is it hard for you to say that you know you deserve it?
I don't feel it's hard for me to say that I know I deserve it. Oh no. I know I deserve it with every neuron, every cell in my body. And I deserve to be in a healthy relationship.
What do you need from a guy?
I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm so tired of meeting guys that will say, I can't support your needs. It's too much for me. And I wonder, well, what's too much? Because I really don't feel that I'm any different from any other girl. I just think that you expected me to be a superwoman.
And what you want and need is a soft place to fall.
I want to be able to have someone that accepts me for me and that doesn't think that when I cry that it's too much.
You get emotional.
I do.
What's the drama that a guy has to deal with?
You hit a spot that I seriously need to work on. I have a fear of abandonment. So when I feel that the guy's going to leave because I'm crying, I get very emotional. And then I think inside, okay, Paula, stop. Stop right now. And then in the efforts to make it better, I spin out of control.
And they go, whoa, and head for the door. So you need somebody that is mature enough to say, this will be better tomorrow. Let her cry, listen for what I can do, but I don't need to freak over this.
Yep. It's like there's a scene in the movie Notting Hill that resonates with me so much. I'm just like any other girl who wants to find true love.
I have a chapter in Love Smart called Infrared Dating.
I know that chapter.
You know, where you look to see if they have the qualities that mesh with what you need. You need someone that can connect emotionally because that's a lot of who you are. I want you to have this thought. I think we all have our own private reality. And when you let somebody in that world, that's a big responsibility because it's like walking through a china shop with really narrow aisles. You know, you got to really walk gently and carefully. And
that's where I've messed up. I've allowed too many people into that intimate, that private, thinking that it was, and they took advantage of that.
if you let them in too soon, you can sabotage them because they're not ready for it yet. And they can be indelicate with it. And that, for you, is a deal breaker.
Indelicate is the key word, and that's hurtful. That's hurtful. Because I'm a real caring, empathetic person, and I would never do that to them.
So maybe we go at it with a different mindset, because what we know for sure is you don't have to have a man in your life to be whole, but you want to.
That is definitely true.
Okay, now, you said you're a great first date.
People say I'm a great first date, but I'm always a nervous wreck about going on dates. It's always a blind date for me. It's never blind for them. They have some kind of idea. They know what I look like. I don't know anything about them.
But what if you had, in advance, decided what you're going to find out about that person? Well, how about for the dates that we've got planned, that I write you
Please do.
some questions
Absolutely.
to find out about these boys right up front. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to have some fun because we're going to go on some dates.
All right.
Now, since Paula feels like her dates always know everything about her while she's in the dark about them, I made sure none of these guys had any idea what celebrity they might be set up with. Paula's job is to choose her favorite prospect from the list. Now, to help her, she called in two top advisors, her good friend Daniel and her dad Harry.
All right, here we go.
D-Day.
I work in the cable industry, but not your cable guy.
I'm the governor of California. How come I can't get an intern?
I've got a few little wild sides, I suppose.
I'm looking for a woman who's a partner.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
Who'll be a great mother, who'll be a great wife.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, he's a good one.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Okay, so it's down to these three. Starting with this one.
Nice guy. Fun, kind.
No, he's too organized.
I can mold him.
It's not you, it's her.
I'm gonna go for...
Paula had had a blast looking through the videotape to pick her man. What she doesn't know about is the twist I have in mind for the date I'm about to send her on. Everybody's thrilled to find true love, and Paula Abdul is hoping she'll find it too. Now, I'm sending her on a real blind date where the man has no clue what celebrity he's about to meet. But before she can leave the house, Paula has to answer the age-old question, what am I gonna wear? So she brought over some of her best girlfriends for a closet consultation.
It's not going to be a fancy date, so it's casual kind of. It's comfortable, sexy.
My name's Paula.
Right. I'm not feeling it.
Hi, I gotta go back to the drawing board. I have to go back to the drawing board.
Bye. If anything goes wrong, I can whip him with the tail. I'm nervous.
Here she comes.
I'm very nervous.
Oh, you're a good sport to be letting us look over your shoulder while you're doing this. I got a little change for you.
Okay.
You pick somebody, right?
Yes.
But here's the twist. I picked you a date, too. This is going to be like shuttle dating.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to do two at once. The guy you picked, you're going to actually be bowling. The guy I picked for you is Keith Anderson. He is her #1 video right now. He's one of People Magazine's Sexiest Bachelors of 2005.
Hey, baby, what you doing this evening?
This guy is got to be the hottest act in country music right now. Are you ready to shine? All right, here we go.
How are you? Good, how are you? This is a little different for me. I was kind of nervous.
Me too.
Dr. Phil speaks so highly of you, and you've always been into music.
My brother's the one who inspired me to start doing music because I loved it. We all loved music growing up. How did you get into music?
My sister influenced me.
That's cool.
I'm going to excuse myself for a minute. I'll be back.
I'm looking forward to just talking more to her, learning more about her. I just want to just let the conversation flow and see where it goes.
Lane 4. Where's lane 4?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Hal.
I'm Paula.
How you doing?
I'm doing
What a pleasant surprise. I probably haven't been on a blind date in 20 years, but I am floored,
Well,
I assure
thank
you.
you.
Oh my God, you're going to bowl a strike. All but one. Very nice.
I know her. That's a big smile for her.
I hate to do this to you, but I have to use the restroom.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, I'll be right back.
As soon as I saw Paula, my jaw just hit the floor. I can't wait for her to get back.
You are doing great. So
Oh my God.
So I've been watching you.
Uh-huh.
And this is the strategy board.
Okay.
What did you observe with Keith?
Very pleasant.
Well, what would you give him on a 1 to 10?
Oh, I'd give him 8 or 9.
Now, Hal,
Hal was very shocked to see me.
did he look you in the eye?
Oh, yes.
What would you give to Hal?
Exact same.
This is infrared dating, okay? You find out in a short period of time whether this guy is a keeper or you want to throw him out.
Okay.
Now, I've written some questions, and you can actually take these cards with you. Back on the shuttle. Let's go.
All right. Hi, I'm back. Excuse me, it took me a while.
That's
I had to
okay.
use the restroom, and I'm going to get right down to it. I want to ask questions because I really want to get to know who you are.
Yeah, it's great.
How would you describe a perfect day with me?
Yeah, I've actually written songs about those kind of days, you know, where it's just like doing nothing.
Would you describe to me a perfect day?
Go ski, have fun, come back in, have a little lunch.
Just chilling out.
So that's like the perfect day.
Maybe ski a little bit in the afternoon, go have a great dinner.
I like that. Are you good being alone?
I beg for alone time.
I don't sit in front of the television, but, you know, go hang out with my dog. I mean, I may be getting kind of crazy. Do you talk to your dogs?
Okay. What's the scariest thing that I could say that would scare the living daylights out of you?
That you think I'm a complete jackass?
You've killed a former boyfriend and his body parts are in your attic.
Marriage doesn't scare you.
No, I want to be married.
Why does it scare you?
Dr. Phil's questions really helped me get to know these guys a lot faster. That was interesting.
Okay, impressions of Keith.
He is in the beginning of his career, and he's very focused on that.
Maybe no room. What did you think when you asked him about alone time?
And I didn't really like his answer.
He wasn't saying, like to curl up with you.
That's right.
I'm starting to see a pattern here. Maybe no room. He's too much wanting to be alone. That's starting to bother you some.
A little bit.
Let's talk about Hal. What about this perfect day?
He was looking to impress me by doing activity and taking me skiing, waking up, going out to coffee, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Here's what I want you to do. I want to send you back out with Keith and just sparkle. He is mesmerized by you. I think he'd tell you anything. And on Hal, you're not sure how he's going to handle things emotionally. We got good information, but now it's time to turn on the Paula charm and see what they'll tell you for sure.
Oh, I'll turn it on.
All right? Go get them.
I'm going to get them. I got to ask you something, though. Do you think that you have time to have a relationship?
It's hard.
Boy, she is sizing him up. She is listening to every syllable. She is reading his face.
You know, I'm thinking here, I'm meeting a great guy, but geographically...
Undesirable?
I'm looking for a guy that I'm not certain lives in Raleigh, North Carolina, but whatever.
Well, hey, Paula, I don't live in Raleigh. I live in Charlotte.
Oh, it's Charlotte.
They're actually having an argument about where they live.
I come see you.
Oh, if you would come see me.
Absolutely.
I was telling you earlier about that song, the Lazy with Your Love. I'd love to sing it to you, but it's like...
Honey, you can sing it to me all you want.
Well, it starts off, it goes, call your boss, I'll call mine, got some loving that's overdue. Follow me, take my hand, the bed's still warm. Leave this busy world outside and get lazy with your love. And that's like the whole thing of just going, you got to have a day off. Call everybody and say we're not doing anything.
He's working it now. I just don't know if she's buying it.
How are you with girls who are like me? Sometimes when I'm sensitive, I cry.
Well, then that's when you put your head on my shoulder and I'll let you cry it out and you talk.
Oh, he just hit the home run.
Come on, let's go. I like you.
Well, I like you too. You're awfully nice.
I charmed him.
You nailed it.
I nailed it.
I mean, you did. All right, let's talk about Keith first. He sang to you.
He made me forget that I was a judge on American Idol.
And pretty smitten with you, I might add. Don't you think?
I don't know that. Don't make me answer that.
He is a smitten kitten. Let me ask you about Hal.
He goes, if you melt down and you gotta cry, you cry. And you got my shoulder to cry on. And I went, right on.
You laid your head on his shoulder.
I did?
So these guys would be somebody you would consider to see again, right?
Absolutely.
You know the next question.
I can't answer the
You
next
have to pick one.
No! This is crazy. This has never happened to me. They're both great guys.
Coming up, Paula reveals which bachelor she's fallen for.
I'm going to choose.
I'm going to let you go tell Hal, and I'm going to go tell Keith. Keith? You get me this time instead of Paula. She's been on 2 dates simultaneously here, and we told her at the end she had to pick one, not the other, and she didn't pick you.
Oh.
She said, you're just too ugly. What she said was, I don't think I can compete with sold-out stadiums, and that's where this guy's headed.
Wow.
Thanks for being a good sport.
Well,
hello.
he's back.
I'm back. So, how would you like to maybe go on a date?
Absolutely.
We
You're
both
easy to
scored
be-
on that.
Yeah, you're easy to be around.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
There's definitely hope for singles out there, and couples too. You just have to know who you are and what you're looking for. And you need to know the right questions to ask. Check out drphil.com for more information, because I want everybody out there to love smart and find the love you want and deserve. Good night.